Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm here to give you a bit of a sneak preview of the second edition of our book on capacity remuneration mechanisms. A book that originally came out in 2015. Some time has passed and we're now about to bring out the second edition. The chapter that I have rewritten in that book is about the application of the European state aid rules to these remuneration mechanisms. Because of course, as many of you hopefully already know, when the member states introduce these mechanisms, they have to find a way of paying the people who will provide capacity to the market, because otherwise they would not do so. So state aid control has played a very important role in disciplining member states in the way they design and introduce capacity market mechanisms. And the golden rule for state aid control is that these mechanisms are not supposed to compete on the energy-only market. So these mechanisms are all about having reserve capacity in cases of security of supply crises. So, and that, of course, is a very topical issue because now we do have security of supply issues, as is very well known. So one of the big questions that's facing us in the future is to what extent these capacity remuneration mechanisms are here to stay. Because if we look back at what's happened over the last 10 years or so, the Commission, the European Commission, has approved a lot of these national mechanisms, but with the caveat that they should only be in place for a maximum of 10 years. So they are genuinely emergency backup measures. And one of the big challenges I think that will face us going forward is to determine whether or not the Commission will have to revise that standpoint and allow these mechanisms to be permanent features of Europe's electricity markets. So I hope that our second edition will provide lots of food for thought about the pros and cons of capacity market mechanisms, not just for the market as it operated until very recently, but also in these very stressed market conditions that we see today. So I hope that our book will arouse a lot of interest and provide some useful insights into the way these mechanisms have been financed in the past and undoubtedly how they will be financed and operated in the future. So we hope that you'll all watch or join in our debate on the future of capacity remuneration mechanisms that will be held on the 25th of October as part of the FSR Insight series. And I look forward to seeing you online then. Thank you very much for watching.